Hello, my name is Don, and my voice is gone, but welcome to episode 22 of my Football Manager Let's Play Follow nonetheless. Excuse me, I'm just trying to clear out my throat. This is literally just about 2 minutes from the time I recorded episode 21. Now, I've got nothing really to cover here, apart from Matthew Knox is out on loan. I just gave him a new contract to extend it for 2 years, got rid of all that release clause, all that issues, and at the same time as all that happens, he goes and gets injured. 5 to 6 months out, his development was starting to stagnate. That's why I loaned him out. He'd had a bad year the previous year development-wise. He actually declined in almost every single attribute by at least a point. And to be honest, it's a shame for the lad because I now no longer believe he's going to fulfill his potential. So I'm probably just going to try and sell him on in the summer, to be honest. He's not on a huge wage. He is still an okay SPL striker. If he doesn't lose too much, I can maybe reassess it. But as you can see, his potential has dropped quite a bit since we brought him in. It's clear that Matthew Knox just hasn't worked for us, and it's a shame. Rossiter's still got to be out for this game. Alan Brown's out. I don't think he'll play another game for us. I think he's played one game this season. Oh no, he's played a few games off the bench. But he got injured. He's only out for another 3 to 8 days, but he's got so many above him. It is a shame, but he is off to Man United in the January window. I pressed select go forward one too many times. That's how that's saying that. Yeah, so it's disappointing, but nonetheless, it is what it'll be. I'm going to bring Jordan Thompson on because Scott Martin's played a youth game recently and he's absolutely pooped. Vincent Sasso will return to the team. He seems to be in a decline according to my scouts, but my staff even. But every time I look at my stats, it looks similar or maybe a slight improvement. So I'm not sure why the star rating's dropped. Jamie Walker's pooped as well. I'm going to start with Texeria actually. Jordan Thompson. Oh my days. The issue that I have here is I play with a system that, all the young players in particular are always playing youth team football so they can continue their development. It's something that I've tried to readdress from the issue from last year with Matthew Knox. The problem is that it results in a situation like this where every midfielder I've got is either injured or absolutely pooped. Jordan Thompson's slightly fitter. Scott Martin covers more role coverage on the bench, but I think a slightly more fitter player is the better option. I want to go 4-5-1 as well. So Jack Thompson will go there. Texeria will actually drop to the bench. Jordan Thompson can come up. Can I even make this formation work? I don't think I can. Can Jamie Walker actually play further back? To an extent. Do you know who can though? Do you know who can? Maitland Niles, where are you, Sam? Right, so I'm going to go there and I'm going to play John McGinn as a box-to-box midfielder. Jesus, this is hard. Texeria I was going to play. Or did I just want to play Texeria there instead of Maitland Niles? No, we'll give Maitland Niles a start because Texeria hasn't really adjusted to this role as much as I would like. Yeah, it's getting there. I'm developing to get forward whenever possible as well. I'm doing that with a lot of players to either get forward or stay back. Just changing out the way it is. Going to put Ozturk on the bench for Declan Rice. Although Declan Rice has played... In fact, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Declan Rice has played very well recently, but I still feel that's the best option. Devlin not looking the best fitness-wise, actually. Yeah, because I'd rather have fitness here, and Ozturk could do a job still if he turns up. The problem is he hasn't turned up enough in these big games. Maitland Niles, he's actually starting to improve now. I've switched him back to training as a winger. He's had 18 months training to switch to inside forward on the left. He is now competent at that, but his stats were in decline. So I'll move them back there. If it doesn't improve, I'll maybe have to sell them, because look at Barry Mackay stat-wise. He's just head and shoulders stat-wise above Maitland-Niles now, and it's been because Maitland-Niles has had 18 months of declining, learning a new position, which has made him overall more of a attractive prospect to have. And he still does have that 16 flair compared to Mackay's 13, which isn't that much of an improvement, but it's still an improvement. But overall, Mackay's just a far better rounded player. So I think I'm going to go with this team. I'm tempted to maybe bring in Willock. There we go. We've now had 5 minutes of me just debating what I'm starting with. I just want to have a quick look at McCrory. He's actually starting to maybe stop that rot from that last warning I gave him. Pay rise maybe helped. He had a pay rise after he played so many games, and it's maybe kicked him into gear a little bit. So if we win today and Porto lose, we go through into the Champions League, not last 16. Any other event, any other scenario, a Porto draw or any point slip up from us, we go into the last 16, or we go into the Europa League knockout stages. Either way, it's a result that I was looking for was the Europa League, so I'm happy either way. But it'd still be nice to, take up our opportunity. Let's absolutely leather Fortunas. But I'm going to leather Marco Marin and Gionathis as well. Neom will leather if he comes on. Anyone else? Nope. That's the only changes I make to Davy Weir's thing. I'm not tactically astute enough to really know, and I don't know enough about their team either to make any sort of adjustments. Just going to go with that, and then I have faith. Absolutely sensational that at Game 6 we can still go through in the Champions League. Absolutely sensational. It was looking fairly poor going out into Game 5 as well. It was looking like this was going to be the game for the Europa Leagues. But that surprise win against Porto has put us in very good stead. And because I've not got the Greek leagues loaded, hopefully their morale is shot. Ozturk to Mackay. It's a pointless highlight. Why am I commentating on it? Maitland-Niles playing an unusual role in the midfield and sleeping. Sasso the intercept master. And there's the end of the pointless highlight that I have just commentated on for 18 seconds of game time. And nobody cares about it. Corner to Olympiacos, whipped in by Marin. Oh, this is a goal. Oh, good save. But we can't get it clear. We needed to get that clear and we just failed to do so. It's a good save, and then I think someone tripped up there and it just prevented the clearance and it fell straight to Bizonts. Let's make that change. That David we were suggesting. Not too worried about yellow cards for the next round. Bizontis again with a set piece. It's off the post this time and we do manage to get it clear. Zach Run picks up deep in our own half. Can we counter? God damn it, Mackay. Yeah. 1-0 down at half time, not great. I expect to see a better showing. League table, what's the Porto score? So Porto and Man United are drawing currently. Any changes I could make? Yeah. Run's looking frustrated, but he's on his own up there just now. I will change to the 4-2-3-1 about 60th minute, I think, and try and control the ball and put some pressure on them. And that will come with a number of changes as well. I'm going to pause it. Tactics. Right, 4-2-3-1 wide. Thompson, swap with McGinn, swap with Maitland-Niles. Well, I've been playing Maitland-Niles here in game and he's done really well as well. Oops. Can't even play it. Jamie Walker for Maitland-Niles. Tayo for Rudden. In fact, everyone's looking absolutely dead on their feet here as well. It's not a good scenario here. Thompson's dead on his feet. McGinn's dead on his feet. Ryu's dead on his feet. Okay. I'd like to get a point from this match, regardless of the situation. Probably are going to be out of the Champions League though, sadly. So we need to score 2. Struggling to even get the ball here. Right, let's bring on Teixeira for McGinn. Actually, no, let's bring on Willock for Ryu. And then I'm going to go overload and try and just get men forward. And hopefully we can sneak a win. Overload. There we go. Done it without losing a minute as well, which is good. So we made all 3 changes. We're on overload. Get that one away. It's going to fall back to them again. And they're going to build from the back with men forward. We did push up quite nicely there, which is good to see. But they're still getting bits more space than what I would like. Although it's difficult to really mark at this stage. Play it back to the keeper. Taiwo goes to close down, doesn't get near. Oh, and Sizes managed to nod it on for himself. Big save, Roddy. 2-0 down. Big monster striker. We have 2 defenders that both go for it, and both of them are decent in the air. I think that was Ozturk actually. Yeah, it was Ozturk and Sasso, and both are very good in the air. Neither of them can win it. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. So, Europa League it looks like for the second half of the season. In fact, I would say with almost a great deal of certainty, it is Europa League. And now I can confirm that. See if Man United won, I'm going to be disappointed. Another late free kick to them. It goes wide. It's a nothing highlight. It's going to be full time before Roddy can even take the free kick. The goal kick, sorry. So we've lost 2-0 in Greece. Not happy, lads. Yeah, Porto drew anyway with Man United, a 4-0 draw, so they both went through. We had more shots on target, slightly less shots, a lot more fouls. Obviously, I was on hard tackling on a lot of their players. Overall, that's frustrating. I felt that was a very winnable game going into it. Sassa's going to be booked for the Europa League game. Although I don't know if it only applies to Champions League or not. I'll go and have a look. Rangers had to... Yeah, so it says they struck lucky. Right, so it was Sasso who got the late booking. Champions League 1 match. Okay, so it does not defer over to the Europa League, so he's just suspended for the first Champions League match that we play as a qualifier next season, should we get there. Going to wrap this episode up. It's been slightly shorter, but again, the 15 minutes, the 13 minutes or so added on to the last episode would have made it just too long, I think. So if you liked, a like and subscribe is always appreciated. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time.